Hello, 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 dreamers. Perla here, as always. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and do so. We would love to have you. So this is Taurus weekly message. Taurus, there is an energy of a fast-moving, fast-paced energy moving towards you. There is this sense that by the end of the week, you're going to have something major or something big to celebrate about. Now, I do want to say that in the midst of all of this, you're kind of sitting there wondering or trying to figure out how something is finally going to work out for you, or how it is that spirit is going to bring something to pass, excuse me, because there is a sense here where, again, you planted a seed, you started on something, and you're going through the motions, or I don't know, it's like you may have shared your plans or your ideas with one too many people that kind of had you in a space of like questioning or doubting whether this was right for you, or whether you should have continued going on for this. And I feel like this week you're finally overcoming that space where you continue to like question yourself. And as I'm saying that, the like, I've never had this happen, honestly. There's like this bright glare and this bright light coming from the water that just keeps on wanting to blind me, to be honest with you. That's kind of like, that's what I keep on feeling. So there is this energy where, or the space, let's put it this way, that something is like, the manifestation of something or the outcome of something is going to blindside you, is going to catch you by surprise, but it's not in a bad way. I feel that there is, again, a lot of celebration coming with this. For those of you, like, if this is like a big financial, like, I don't know, I feel like you may have been questioning or wondering, like, how are you, bless me, you may have been questioning or asking how you were going to pay something, how you were going to manage something, how you were going to, how am I going to, how am I going to pay these bills, or how am I going to cover this cost, how am I going to, and it's like before the due date or before something is due, spirit comes through for you. This may come, like, through like unexpected money, like somebody owes you money, and it may be like a company or something that you weren't even aware of. Again, because something comes through, and at the end of the day, you're like super excited, and you're also sitting in the space of gratefulness. But there's also kind of like this part of you that reminds you that until you're not grounded enough within yourself, let's put it this way, where you can transmute what other people are like throwing your way or sharing with you, or are like sending you energetically, then maybe you shouldn't be sharing things when they are at their beginning stages, or when they are at the planning stages. Again, whatever this manifestation is for you, I do see it coming to fruition, but it does come through a very challenging space where you're having this battle within yourself, going back and forth, kind of like doubting whether spirit is going to come through for you or not. And it's like those doubts are the echoes of somebody that you share your information with, right? Somebody may have told you like, oh, that's never going to happen, that's not, that's not how it works. Someone may have been telling you like, oh no, that's only for lucky people, you're not a lucky person, like something of that matter. So just kind of keep that in mind. But again, there are a lot of eyes on you, or a lot of attention on you when it comes to something manifesting or something blowing up. For those of you, like, you are like center stage, or you are like in public services or something of that matter, like there is a lot of attention, a lot of people with their eyes on you, and a lot of energy gravitating towards you during this time. um a scarred whale. That's what I'm seeing, right? I'm seeing this whale coming out of the water, but she has, and is a feminine energy, the way that is coming through. She has these scars on her back. And as she's coming out of the water, you can see the scars on her back, like, like a whale. The top part of the whale, they have the little hole that comes to the water. Like on the lower end, like from that where the little hole ends to like where the tail is, there's some scars there. Let's go ahead and let's look what whales represent spiritually. Um, Spiritual. And just bear with me, guys. Whales represent profound emotional depth, ancient wisdom, and awakening of your inner truth. And for a lot of you guys, like when we take that meaning, that spiritual meaning of a whale, it kind of goes hand in hand with the fact that, again, a lot of you have been battling or have been having issues with trusting in spirit and grounding yourself enough where you don't just believe that things are going to work out for you, but you actually know that things are going to work out for you. And I think that that is the shift that is happening for you guys this week. Someone is going to be dealing here with, it's getting stuck in my throat, excuse me. Someone is going to be dealing here with childhood trauma. I'm seeing a child sitting on the floor, knees bent in, arms wrapped around their knees, and head like almost like leaning on your knees, right? And it's something in relation to a duck, like maybe you had a favorite stuffed animal that was a duck, or a duckies were something that you were very much like what was a big part of your childhood or something like that. But there's something there within your inner child, within that, like that childhood age, that is going to surface up and is going to show you something. Is going to reveal something that you have been carrying for a long time. That is as much as I can see, because this is a collective reading. But just be aware of that, that if for whatever the reason you start to feel sad, or you start to feel like uneasy around like water or ducks, or like seeing a picture of a duck or something like triggers you, there's something there that is surfacing up so that you can finally deal with it. I hope that that makes sense. Ooh, what's at the bottom of that? I'm gonna have to check that. um so let's go ahead and let's pull out an oracle card. We are using the moonology. um Give me one card, Spirit. I know some of you want more, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like you already know what's coming, or what's working in your favor. And this week, more it's about you trusting yourself and you knowing that things are going to work out for you. We have, you're very close to achieving your goal. Again, there is this exciting energy here of something finally coming to fruition, something finally working in your favor. What is Where is this one? Give me a second, guys. Number 30, page 30 is what I should say. Let's go ahead and let's read real quick what the book says. Sometimes I read the book, sometimes I don't, guys. So just don't get attached to anything I do. Let's just put it that way, because it's just whatever is flowing that day. I'm being completely honest. Um, the word gibbous means bulging. What a descriptive word, right? And pulling this card at this time of the month suggests that the situation you're asking about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak. But this isn't an ending card with a neat yes or no answer. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustment may yet be required before you get what you want. Though you're certainly on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring for you. However, there's also a sense that the situation is a bit tense. So don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing could blow. That's not meant to scare you. It's just to let you know there's a fuse attached to this situation. So be careful if you choose to light it. So again, I feel that that particular message has a lot to do with this inner child energy that came up, right? There's something there that is going to surface. There's going to be a trauma there that is going to be faced. And for those of you that that part pertains to what it is that is coming to fruition, do not allow the voices and the doubts of others keep you from what it is that is in alignment with you, because this is not luck. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye bye.